It is no fun when one giant pool gets closed off because a kid decided to use the pool as a bathroom. And it's no fun to get stuck in a crowded kiddie pool. This is what happened to us. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and today in this video, I have a story for you guys today about the time I went to a community pool only to find that the giant pool in the community pool was closed off because a kid decided to use the pool as a bathroom, and they had to put everybody into a tiny, crowded kiddie pool. So this is a story about how my mom and I decided to spend the day at the pool, and we called the local pool company to see if there was room for us to go in, which they said there was. But then when we got there, it turned out that they had closed one pool off because a kid decided to use the pool as a bathroom, which was gross. So they had to kick everybody, they had to close off the bigger pool, and they had to put everybody in a kiddie pool. So this is a story just to teach you guys. It kind of sucks when you have to get put in a kiddie pool because there's not really room for you to swim. But sometimes they got to do what they got to do. And if a kid uses the pool as the bathroom, then they have to clean the entire pool out. So nobody swims in a pool that a kid had used as a bathroom, whether they pooped or peed and stuff. And it is kind of gross. So it's kind of stinks when you have to get put in a kiddie pool. But if you need to cool off, just do what you got to do. So I'm going to get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this all started just a couple of weeks ago. I don't even remember how many weeks. I think this was a week or two ago. I know I was still on my YouTube break when this happened, so I think this was roughly about 2 weeks ago. I decided to go to the local community pool with my mom. So I give the community pool a call and ask if there's room for us, and they said, yeah, sure, there's room for you. So we're like, okay, so we decide to go to the pool and relax for an hour because we're at home. When we're at home, we just run around and do chores all day and we get exhausted. So we decided to go to our local community pool so we could relax, and then we thought it'd be easy to try and relax. So I decide to bring some knitting, and my mom decided to bring a book to read. So we get our bathing suits on, get dressed, get in the car, and drive to the pool. But when we get to the pool, we noticed that there were so many people in the kiddie pool, and nobody was in the lap pool, and we were super confused. We're like, what? So we walk up to a lifeguard, and this lifeguard did not seem like she was in a very good mood. And the little kiddie pool had so many people in it. I mean, it was a ton of people with kids and stuff. And so we walk up to the lifeguard and we ask, hey, excuse us, what's going on with the pool? We just called to see if we could go for a swim. And the lifeguard says,
oh, apparently this kid decided to go number 1 or number 2 to the bathroom in the pool, and now the whole pool is closed off because this kid decided to use the pool as a bathroom, and yada, yada, yada. So nobody can swim in the giant pool today. You're going to have to go in the kiddie pool.
So the lifeguard seemed kind of unfriendly and a little snotty, which I can see from her perspective that they had to kick everyone out of the pool because the kid decided to use the pool as the bathroom. I mean, which I get, but still she should have been a little bit nicer about it. She kind of had like a snotty attitude and stuff, but I could see why, because she's irritated that no one can go in the bigger pool and they have to clean it out. So my mom and I decide to sit where the kiddie pool is, and we go in the kiddie. I decided to try to see if I could swim in the kiddie pool. So when I get there, I try to go swimming in like the little pool, and there are so many kids swimming in the pool with their parents, so I decide to try to see if I can do a lap. So unfortunately, because there's way too many people blocking the way, it was too hard for me to go for a swim. So I just go in to cool off, and then I just get out. 1, because it was really cold, and 2, because I could not swim in this pool because there were too many people, and I didn't want to run into too many people or accidentally bump into a kid that was swimming with his or her parents. So I decide to sit on my towel, and relax a little bit with my mom, and we decided to lay in the sun so we could enjoy ourselves in the pool. My mom did go in for a dip, and she enjoyed it, but it was kind of hard for us to swim because there were way too many people in this pool, because they stuck so many people in one small pool, because the bigger pool was just closed due to the kid using it as a bathroom. So apparently we kind of we try our best to just get dips in, even though despite the fact we cannot swim, we decide to just relax by the poolside and just hang out until we were ready to go home, which was good because we needed to get out of the house because we were tired from doing chores all day, and we just decided just to let it go because things happen and there's nothing you can do about it. So we stayed for an hour, and then we decided to go home. And even though we were annoyed an hour or two, so once that time's up, we decided to go home. And despite the fact we were annoyed we couldn't swim in the pool, we still kind of like enjoyed the relaxation we had at the pool, because we just thought it was a really nice thing because we needed to get out of the house. So the moral of the story is it really sucks when a bigger pool gets closed and you have to get put in a tiny pool, because then you can't really swim, especially if the pool's really crowded with parents and kids, and it's hard to swim because you don't want to bump into anybody, but you just make the best of it and think of it as a positive thing that you're getting out of your house instead of complaining about how you can't swim in a pool. And that's what my mom and I do, is when a situation turns a way we don't expect, we just try to turn it into a positive thing, which is a good thing. And that's what you can do if you want to go for a swim in a pool, but you can't swim in the pool due to it being used as a bathroom room. So you can just or the pool's getting cleaned for some reason, you can always just hang out by the poolside and just relax, like either knit, crochet, or sit in the sun, or read a book, just whatever you want to do. And you can try to swim, but if there's too many people, it might be a little hard. So that was a story about the time we went to a crowded pool. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and tap subscribe.